Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. Hungry. And in this one we're gonna be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Landstalker XL. As always, we're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes in Los Santos Customs, and its performance both before and after we fully upgrade it. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First, it's a 4-door SUV, which means it can fit 4 people, and it should be able to go off-road. Spoiler alert, it can't. Secondly, the real-world inspiration for this one is the real-life Lincoln Navigator, the current generation one. And thirdly, I've actually reviewed this vehicle about a year ago and I don't remember anything about it, so this is kinda gonna be like a fresh review for me. And speaking of things that are fresh, you can open all 4 doors, the hood, and the trunk of the Landstalker XL, which is, I gotta say, pretty cool. And one thing that I want to mention that I wasn't able to showcase in this video, even though I tried, is that the badge on the front of the grille lights up as soon as you turn on the headlights. That's a very je m'appelle attention to detail right there. And shut up, French viewer, I know what I'm talking about, nobody asked you for an opinion. As for the interior of the Landstalker XL, it looks horrible. Really, it looks pretty bad. The only cool thing I can say about the interior is that it has this panoramic roof situation right here. As for the way this luxury SUV sounds, I gotta be honest, I'm not impressed. I've definitely heard better. And this is the grille badge I was talking about that lights up as soon as you turn on the headlights, but since it's daytime, you're not able to see it. Whoops. And with that, it's time to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And it should come to no surprise that it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, because it's an SUV after all. And with that incredibly thorough and incredibly scientific test out of the way, it's time to go to Los Santos Customs to customize the Landstalker XL. And on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of it. And even though I said that I've driven this car before and I've actually reviewed it, I don't remember anything about it and I'm not gonna watch the video review of it. So this is gonna be kind of a fresh look for me. And so far I can summarize everything that I think of the Landstalker XL with a single sound. First off, it drives horribly. It's incredibly slow, the top speed is incredibly bad, and the vehicle just has this incredibly awkward way of turning. It's almost like you're driving a boat on the road. Traction's decent, but as I said, the handling is horrendous. And I'm really hoping that's something that we're gonna be able to fix once we fully upgrade this vehicle. But I'm not gonna hold my breath, because I don't have good memories from this. As a matter of fact, the more I drive the Landstalker XL, the more I remember about it. I didn't really like it the first time around, I think. And here we are in Los Santos Customs, and as you can see, the Landstalker XL is a part of the SUV category in GTA Online. And as for its sell price, you can sell it for about $12,000, which isn't great, but it's definitely better than most vehicles on the Podium. And as always, we're gonna upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. And this also allows me to skim over the customization, and you guys know the rest. And here we are at the front bumper option. And oh, how nice, you can put a splitter on this SUV. How thoughtful. And as for the rear bumper, if you're able to overlook the horrible livery, you can see that basically nothing changes. I gotta say, so far the customization is 0 and the performance of the vehicle is another 0. So far the vehicle has the universal sign of a toilet, which makes the sound I made a couple of minutes ago actually made sense. Nice! I like when things come full circle. And speaking of things making sense, not really, but here are all the grills you can choose from for the Landstalker XL. And I gotta say, even though the choices are pretty limited, I kinda like what I chose. Which definitely can't be said about the hood options. Here we have a limited inventory and I'm actually not happy with the one I chose. So there you have it. Oh, and my favorite customization category, the liveries. And as you can see, here you have a handful of liveries, which of which is worse. But you guys know me, I'm a purist, so we're gonna go with the none option. And next up we have the mirrors. And as you can see, we have 3 options here, and I actually kinda like the chrome ones, so we're gonna be keeping those. As for the license plate, of course we're gonna go with the black and yellow one. Ooh, roof accessories, let's see now. Okay, I'm having flashbacks from my original video. I remember thinking it's incredibly stupid to have a vehicle in Los Angeles, or virtual Los Angeles, with skis on the roof of it. Just so stupid. Who's this vehicle made for? What's that? You can put skis on your roof? That's just stupid. And also you can slam the truck, which is, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Is it possible for a vehicle to go into the negatives? Because I believe right now, at least in terms of visuals, this is at the minus spectrum of things. And oh goody, we are gonna respray the vehicle, which reminds me that we actually had a poll a couple of days ago asking you guys, the viewers, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now? And we had 3 different options, red, white, and blue, and I'm kinda disappointed to say that red won. And I'm only disappointed because the vehicle looks horrible in red. But that aside, thanks so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed so you can participate in next week's poll, because I do these every single week. Oh, and while you're at it, make sure your bell notification's on, because why not? As for the Landstalker XL, here we are finally on the outside, and it's not looking good, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually think red is probably the worst color for this vehicle. Maybe after pink. And purple. So it's definitely in the top 3, but enough about the visuals, let's talk performance. And oh wow, performance is great. See, just a joy to drive around with. But in all honesty, the vehicle feels pretty much the same as it did stock. Handling is trash, acceleration, trash, top speed, trash, the brakes, trash, and traction? Traction's actually pretty decent. But too bad everything else is trash. Otherwise, this might have been a decent vehicle. And I legitimately have no idea who this vehicle is made for. And keep in mind, this vehicle was released in the summer, I believe, of 2020, which makes it about a year old. And granted, the new DLC kind of spoiled me in terms of vehicles and their customizations, but the customization for this one was incredibly limited. But let's forget about that, and let's say it had incredible customization and everybody would like to have skis on the roof for some reason. The performance is not there. It drives like a tank and it's just not a fun vehicle. So, knowing all that, I really can't recommend this vehicle to anybody. Even those who win it for free, because this is the current Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle. That's right, I don't think it's a good vehicle even if you're getting it for free, because it's gonna block one of your garage spots. And let's face it, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you're probably running out of garage space. Oh, and just look at the grace with which this vehicle tackles hills. Just trash. I'm sorry, but it's just horrible. And for those of you who are gonna tell me in the comment section that I complain a lot, you know what? Go buy it. Don't even win it from the Lucky Wheel. Just go buy it and test it out for yourself and see what you think. But for everybody else, yeah, you're welcome. And I actually think this is a good spot to end the video. Thanks so much to everybody that watched. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If that's the case, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And with all that said and done, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I forget. Where did I park? Oh well, I guess I'm gonna keep following this trail.